How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Yeah, I mean, Jet, I'm not going to say you're incorrect on that, but I can only tell you certain things about me, about the brain that I have. All I can say is that that song was featured in the WWE, but it was it was a part of the WWE, but it's not like the song. I don't think was made specifically for WWE, because you know how like most TV shows now, if we're being very honest, everyone, let's just cut the BS. Most TV shows just take random ass songs now, like just random pop songs, and they just throw it on. I'm not gonna be surprised if one day Wheel of Fortune starts doing the "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Round like a record, baby" as our theme song. I won't be surprised if Family Feud, starts just having a more, like a song about family, because that's just what TV does now. They just take pop songs and songs about the littlest thing that they can do, and that's it. But how's it going, guys? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really in like a huge gaming mood right now. Family Feud starts with a Full House intro. Oh dear. Oh god. I mean, it would work. It would be interesting, but it would work. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. You watched the Mario movie? Yo, let's go. Love it. Of course Luigi's better. Also, I'm here, so if you don't choose Luigi, well, then that's not going to be good. Did you watch DBZ Abridged? Jet, do you want my channel to still be online, or do you want me to get... I mean, if you want me to get copyright strike, sure, I have no problem with that, but I sadly would like to keep my YouTube channel online. Ninty also saw the Mario movie. Let's go. I'm glad to see that. Glad to see it. Yeah, you have to remember, Jet, a lot of things that I play that's on the stream and stuff like that, I have to do, like, already pre-plan it to make sure that it's not gonna, like, automatically copyright strike me, Because even that intro, while it's not my intro, but, like... is like I could still get some BS with it. So, but how's everyone? I kind of want to give some updates real quickly. If you guys saw my latest community post, up on the channel that I posted, I think it was Sunday or maybe Monday. I don't remember. But, so Sunday or Monday. But I did a little community post for you guys, letting you guys know of this week's like little change in scheduling. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm live on a Wednesday night versus being live on Monday this week. And that was because my grandmother had a very early surgery. For anyone who asked about the surgery and I didn't either respond to or I just didn't have time to, I do apologize. I'll kind of explain a little bit of the surgery real quickly. So if you guys are not good with like gory detail stuff, I would probably just say I'll wave my hand when I'm done explaining it so you guys can come back in. But basically, I'm going to start now. So if you're not a fan of gory, just turn down the volume. I'll do this, right? And then you can turn back up the volumes. I'll be done talking about it. All right? I'll give you guys like a few seconds, as I know it's not in real time. So I'll give you like 4 or 5 seconds before I say anything. We need another super show with the same voice actors. They could call it Odyssey Super Show to go with the release of Super Mario Odyssey 2. The only thing, though, sadly, is that both of the voice actors of the original Super Mario Bros. Super Show, to my knowledge, I'm not too sure, but to my knowledge, I know for sure Captain Lubano did pass away. I don't know about the person who played Luigi. I think he also passed away as well too. I forgot his name off the top of my head. So that really wouldn't be possible. They would have to find a brand new voice cast. So yeah. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna quickly talk about this real quickly. So for any of you guys who want to know what was kind of going on, here you guys go. Basically, for anyone who does not know a diabetic person in their family, pretty much it just means that your body does not produce enough internal insulin to do all the sugar stuff, right? Well, when that happens, it can obviously have some problems, but on top of that too, it can also affect some things about the body. Well, the one thing is with my grandma, her toes are very messed up. Basically, now I'm also saying this as someone who also has two toes stuck together with skin on them. It's called a web toe. Basically, toes 2, 3, and 4, right? So this is like the pinky toe, right? So toes 2, 3, and 4 each have a problem. So this one is a hammer, which means that it's posted up like this, right? And these two are actually, the bones are actually rubbing together on them. And what happened was they rubbed together so much that it actually created a small crater in this toe, right? And basically, it got super infected, and we have been having to treat it for a while. Well, luckily, the doctor was able to get us into a pretty quick surgery. I think it's about 3 weeks out, which is pretty good for standards here in the U.S. And basically, what they did was they took on the hammer toe, they basically just shaved it down to where it goes more like that, right? And then for toes 2 and 3, basically what they did is they cut them open here and here, and what they did is they shaved down the bone and then sewed it back together. And what that's going to do is that it's going to allow the toes to not rub on each other with the bones. Like obviously if skin rubs and stuff like that, obviously that's still going to have pain, but it's not as bad as what it is. So the big reason why we even did this surgery is that those type of diabetic problems can actually lead into amputation of toes. And the biggest thing that we did not want was amputation of the toes. So even with this surgery, there is still a chance of amputation of those toes. But this surgery is basically a good way to save it. So that happened yesterday morning. She went in for surgery at 7:35 a.m. In total, the surgery took around 35 minutes, which was right on schedule. And then the doctor came in. He talked to me personally and all that fun type of stuff. And then pretty much he just explained to me what they all did fully. We have certain things that we have to do at home. But yeah. So I'm done talking about the gory detail stuff, so come back in. For everyone who turned down the volume, come back in. No more gory details. I'm now going to talk to you guys about how she is doing. But yeah, so basically, so I'm still going to talk about my grandma, but none about the surgery. So the surgery part's done. We're going to talk about where she's at right now at recovery, right? So she has been home. It was a complete outpatient surgery, which means that she just went in, did it, and left, right? Perfect. Basically, when she came home, she was still a little high on the laughing gas, so that was very funny to see her try to name a thing called a chair and just have a completely blank brain. She just laughed so hard about it. So it was good to hear her laugh. And obviously the one, I guess the only annoying thing is that for the entire time of recovery, she's going to have to wear her shoe. And what I mean by shoe, as in, for example, I have a flip-flop right now, as I just got done doing trash, right? But if we look at a flip-flop, right, basically think of like a boot, right? So, same idea. But basically, she has to wear that any time that she is awake. The only time she can take it off is when she is going to bed. Just like if anyone else, if you guys know who have ever had surgery, like on their, arm, hands, or whatever, you always want to try to keep your things level to your heart. So it's also what we're doing as well, and also they gave us some ice packs as well to kind of help with everything. So with that, she's doing good. She did take some pain meds yesterday, which is totally fine. And also she, she also is taking antibiotics to make sure that nothing does get infected. She does have some interesting things. She cannot take a shower or anything like that. I don't know why. I think it's just because of how the stitches are done. Basically, if it gets wet, they could just mess up. But yeah, so, basically my grandpa and I have been kind of like taking turns back and forth, kind of being with her and stuff. My grandpa's normally always upstairs anyway, so it kind of works pretty well. I've been helping her out more at night. Just that way it's a little bit easier, and obviously my grandpa can sleep or whatever. So, but she's been doing well. She says she hasn't really had that much pain today, which is a good thing for me. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously it was a very scary time, and being in the hospital for 5.5 hours was exhausting. Because I'm obviously like talking to people and stuff like that. But she's home. She's good. We have some things that we have to do here, which is totally fine. And actually, tomorrow I'll be driving her to go see the same doctor who also performed the surgery. We're going to go into his office tomorrow. He's actually going to unbandage everything, and kind of just see how everything is going. Obviously he may teach me how to wrap it up if something would ever come undone or whatever. And obviously through me, I've been teaching both my mom and my grandpa, because my grandpa normally he doesn't really leave the house unless he absolutely has to. And my mom is a 9 to 5 person, so she goes to work at 8 a.m., leaves at 5 p.m. So, this kind of just how it works over here. So, so it's a lot of information at one time. I'm not gonna lie. It does get a little bit more overwhelming, I will say, especially since you kind of have to explain that information to other people in a quick format without having everything there and stuff. But the hospital staff, everyone who we worked with, was super thorough with everything. All of us were able to kind of have a laugh with each other and stuff to make sure that it wasn't as serious on it, because obviously my grandmother was very worried about this whole thing. And so the one thing I try to do is I try to be a little more, laid back and stuff, because if I become too serious, you guys ain't gonna like me. My brain is already bad enough. So Hank, today is just some interesting stuff I kind of just wanted to talk about mostly. Because I'm being 100% honest. Myself, Austin, Nick, Ballo, and Luke fell asleep halfway through. But the 5 of us Nintendo crew guys actually recorded for about like 4 hours last night of different games and stuff. So my brain is kind of a little bit fried on games right now, just because I am a little bit exhausted, and also with as you guys saw on Nintendo crew, on Tuesday we uploaded our first TLM and ETM episode of New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is our new LP that we're doing. And I've been seeing some great reactions and stuff on there, which means that hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the show. I think it's going to be really funny. Episode 1 was really good. So, yeah. But, yeah, so, I mean, it's been a busy past few days, and, again, I really do apologize. I really did not have any videos planned or anything. I've kind of been throwing on a few more things to do over here at the house, and also on some other projects that I did not intend to do that are now falling under my hands. So, yeah, it's been a few busy days, but we're good. We're here. Yeah. But how are you guys? You guys can tell me how you guys are doing, obviously. You know, we'll hang out for a little bit. I mean, I just don't know what to do, guys. I'm not in the mood for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm not in the mood for Mario Party Superstars. I really don't want to play a new Super Mario Bros. U. I don't know what else to play. You know, and also, too, is like I still have to keep in the theme of, you know, the whole Luigi Master 1000 thing. You know, I'm the Chudy Mario weirdo. So, yeah. I just don't know what to do today, guys. I'm just not in like the biggest moods of doing multiplayer stuff tonight. If I would play anything, it would be single player, you know. Also, don't get me started on freaking allergies because, as most of you guys know, at least over here in the U.S., you know, mostly in the U.S. has been like all the trees are like starting to blossom and stuff like that, which means my nose is on fire 24/7. And I hate it. I hate it. Yeah. What? Sorry. Oh yeah, thank you guys for the 10 like hype. I appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you all. Hank says he's doing all right. Lily says school is crazy. It is getting to that time though for everyone who is in like you know, like college or high school and stuff like that. You know, it's starting to get pretty crazy. So because it's what, April 19th is April 19th. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Also, another interesting thing, if you guys do or do not know this, which is fine if you don't really care. Hey, my birthday is in 8 days. Holy crap. Yeah, 8 days is my birthday, y'all. I'll be turning 24. You know, you might start having more Luigi in grandpa mode. But, yeah. So, I'm trying to think of something fun to do for, like, a birthday live stream with you guys. You know, so I may be kind of trying to do like another, like, idea of, like, another 24, not 24, sorry, another 12-hour stream. I say why I say 24. Holy crap. You know, but basically, yeah. Oh yeah, Soul, yours is a day after mine, right? Yours is the 27th, right? Mine's the 26th. It'll be your 30th birthday. Wow, cool. Well, happy birthday in 7 days. Grandma voice, no, I don't want to do it. 26 days for mine. Oh, so yours is in May, Ninty? Interesting. Cool. Milk. This is what we're going to do in 15 minutes left. Milk. Would you like a big glass of milk? Ew. My car battery died today, and when I got it fixed, I immediately ran over and totaled my $200 bike. Ninty. Wait. Car? Yeah, car? What car did you have? And $200 bike. $200 bike. Are you talking like more of like a motor bike? Like a what do you call it? Like a cross country bike? Or you're talking more like a, what do you call it? Like a scooter. Is that the term, guys? The scooter? I don't want to say motorcycles. Motorcycles are way more than $200, unless if you buy one like super used. But I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying. Also, apparently, I've been asked to check direct messages. So yeah. Do. Okay. Same for me to check DM.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the
Yes,
sound
indeed. No. Hank, you can do it yourself. Just do !green, and there you go. There are bicycles that are $200. You guys would be $200 bicycles, bro. The bicycle that I bought whenever I was like younger, you know, like I had a pretty nice bike. I think I was around like maybe like 120, 129 or something like that. Like, holy crap, that's a lot of money. $200. Shit. Oh, I also want to talk to you guys about one other thing as well while I have you guys. And this is where I want to ask you guys like a legit question here. So a lot of you guys know that y'all know I'm a Nintendo guy. We love Nintendo in this household, all that type of stuff. But there has been some news. And I kind of want to read you guys this article if you guys do not mind. And I want you guys' opinion on this, right? So, a lot of places have been sharing this, right? This got shared really late Monday evening. But I want to ask you guys a question, right? So here we go. So the article is basically about this individual who is named Gary Bowser. He was known to be involved with a company called Team Exeter. It was basically a for-profit business, which means what I mean by a for-profit business is what I mean by it's a business that you use to make money. So technically, like for right now, like I am somebody who is here to make money, right? Basically, last February, he was sorry, not last February. 40. How long is 40 months? Am I stupid? How long is 40 months? 12 months in a year. 12, 24, 36. So he's been in jail for about 3.5 years, right? Unless I'm doing my math wrong, I think it's 3.5 years, right? Basically, he was thrown in jail after kind of having all this problem. The Canadian resident, who was 51 years old at the time of being sentenced, has now been released early from an American federal prison, partly due to a good behavior bond. And he is going to be heading back to his homeland of Canada. Now, in an interview that he did with I believe it's Nick Moses 05. He did an interview with that. He said that Bowser pleaded guilty to the charges in November of 2021, and he was later put into the federal detention center in Seattle. And with that, so he's just now going out for good behavior. But here is something interesting. So because they sold these items that would basically allow you to hack your Nintendo Switch, your Wii U, your 3DS, and all those type of devices, and they also sold items as well to help do that for you, and pirate video games. Basically, the attuned number that I've been seeing around is he is going to be fined fully. His full number of being fined is $14.5 million. I want you to sink that in for a moment. $14.5 million.
Daytime! Nighttime! Daytime! Nighttime! Daytime!
What are you doing?
Having a game of nighttime, daytime!
Okay, now that's done. $14.5 million is what he owes Nintendo. $10 million in damages to Nintendo and $4.5 million in legal fees. He is going to have to pay that off for the rest of his life because he is 51 years old and he has to pay the full $14.5 million, right? And so the deal that they have is that they are going to be taking 25 to 30% of his gross monthly income. What that means, if you guys do not know what gross monthly income means, is that is the money you make before it being taxed. So he is still going to have to pay taxes on all the other income that he has. Ooh! So yeah, I do not know any more information if his children or anyone else is gonna have to pay. Hopefully not, because I feel like that's completely stupid. And it's pretty sad, right? Now, it is said that Bowser was believed to bank around $300,000 over the course of 7 years of being with that group, and that Team Exeter, this is all legend, by the way. Team Exeter allegedly made millions of dollars of doing everything that they did. And at the current time of him doing jail jobs, right? For anyone who does not know what a jail job is, it's like you either work in the kitchen, you work in a warehouse, work in a factory, something like that. You basically get paid pennies to the dollar. And so far, he has just paid off $175 of the $10 million that he is going to have to pay back to Nintendo. A spokesperson kind of put something out here, and I quickly want to mention this. I feel like this is very important. This is a very significant moment for us. It's the purchase of video games that sustains Nintendo and the Nintendo ecosystem. And it is the games that make people smile. It's for that reason that we do all we can to prevent games on Nintendo systems for being stolen. I have a little problem with that. And my problem is this. As someone who worked in retail for 4 years, I had to sell a butt ton of Nintendo Switch consoles and Nintendo Switch video games. Excuse me. With that, basically having to look at a mom, right? Let's say this is a single mom with her kid, right? Just like how in my life, I've always been I've been with my mom, who's been a single mom pretty much the entire time I've been out. Who is trying to buy a Switch for their kid for their birthday or Christmas or whatever, right? Look at this in this format, right? The Nintendo Switch is a 6-year-old console that's still using a chip from 2016 or 2015 or something like that, right? And they are still charging $300 for their console. And I'm talking about just the normal Switch. I'm not talking about the Switch OLED nor the Switch Lite. I am saying strictly the Switch OLED. And I really want to hammer this in, because most consoles, after a few years, they start getting a little bit of price deductions. I'm not talking about $500 off of a console, but they would find a way to make a bundle console or a console that has more upgraded specs, and they use that price to go down and make the original console a little more cheaper. Nintendo has not done that ever. And here's the thing, right? The Rabbit Dude, I have no idea. Never met him. Don't understand the whole thing realistically. And it's something that I don't really think I need to know. So that is my quick answer for you. So I was kind of talking with the other guys. And I also brought up this segment also on the podcast. that we are doing on the 10 Crew. We actually filmed the first episode of the podcast yesterday with myself, Nicholas, and ETM. And I brought up this story because obviously you guys know Nicholas is, I guess you can say he is a hacker. I don't want to say that truthfully because he's not really a hacker, but he does hack his consoles, right? And so do I. So the interesting thing about this is if Nintendo would just make their games cheaper over time, there wouldn't be a need to hack. Think about this, guys. Think about this. If you want to buy, you know what? How about this? Chat, just someone randomly give me a Nintendo first party, like a Nintendo first party name. Like, give me any first party Switch, right? Well, that's on the Switch, guys. Not just any random. Like I'm talking about on the Switch. Like give me a Mario game from the Switch. Odyssey, perfect. Mario Odyssey. Let's look up when Mario Odyssey came out, which I believe is what was it? 2017 when it came out? Yes, October 27th, 2017. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Has that game dropped in price by Nintendo? Now, I'm not saying by like sales from, other people and stuff, right? But I'm talking about like if you go on Nintendo right now, how much is that game both physically or digitally? Let me know in chat. As the answer is going to probably still surprise you to this day. $60. Thank you, Ninty. All right. So, let's do some quick math, everybody. If I want to buy a brand new Nintendo Switch, not the OLED model, not the Lite, just the normal Nintendo Switch, you are paying $299.99 for that Switch, right? And you have to still pay full retail price for a brand new Mario game. Because again, when you go and get a Nintendo console, other than maybe playing like Fortnite or something like that, you're mostly buying the console to play Mario games. That's because again, if I wanted just to only play Fortnite, I would have honestly told people to get a PS4 or an Xbox Series S or X, because that game is going to run 10 times better on those consoles than it is on a Switch. So for you to get into the Nintendo ecosystem, you have to be paying $359.98. And that is not including any taxes on that as well, right? So if I also add, tax in my area is 10%. So if I need to add 10% tax on the entire item, you'll be paying almost $400 for a new console. For a 6-year-old console. Sorry, 7-year-old console. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 8-year-old console with a 7-year-old game, right? I'm not good at math, guys, all right? That's why I have a calculator in my hand. But, like, the thing is that $395 just to play one Nintendo game. How am I supposed to tell this single mom who's just trying to get something really nice for their kid, how am I supposed to look at them in the eyes and tell them, like, yeah, if you want a Nintendo Switch, it's going to be $400. Just start out with one Mario game and the Nintendo Switch itself. That is not including a protection plan. That's not including Nintendo Switch Online. That is not including anything else that you would need for the Switch for a kid. Screen protector, case, nothing like that. You're paying $400. And this is not even the upgraded OLED model. So you still have the 32 gigabytes of storage on there. So most likely you're going to have to pay for an SD card, which you're already taxing another $30 on that. You still have to pay taxes on that. Like, I hate saying this, but it's like, it's so ridiculous that you're paying so much money for a console that is so old. And I bet you that if they just drop their prices just a little bit, if you want to keep the console at $299, if that's your bottom line, fine, right? I can understand bottom line. But why do you not create Nintendo Switch Selects? How many of you guys remember the Selects line for the Wii and Wii U? You know, if you want to buy a new Super Mario Brothers Wii, they have like a special Nintendo Select version of it that, you know, was just in a different case, you know, and they just added less stuff in it. Not mean that less stuff in the game. I mean, it's like you don't have as much stuff inside of it, right? The Selects line used to always be $39.99 or $29.99, depending on the product that you have, right? Why is there no Nintendo Switch Selects? If you told me that I could give someone Super Mario Odyssey for $40, do you understand how easy it is going to be for you to sell your console? If I'm like, yeah, this game was 6 years old, but I still play Mario Odyssey, even though it's 6 years old. I still play Mario Maker 2, even though it is 4 years old. I still play U Deluxe, even though that is 11 years old. Like, I still do all those. I still play those games because I'm a fanboy. I love Nintendo. I love their games. But it's so hard to look at someone in the eye and be like, hey, you want to start with Nintendo? You got $400 on the line? Because by the time of me saying that you have $400 on the line, I can sell you a PS4 for the same price, get you online, and you get free games online that you keep forever. Right? And I don't even want to get started on my opinion of Tears of the Kingdom being $70 on a 6-year-old console. Or 7-year-old console, excuse me. Don't even get me started on that topic, because I will say words that y'all ain't going to like. But we have a common denominator now on where... Have a good night, SMG3. You know, I get that the game industry is moving to games being more expensive. I understand that, you know, especially too with when the whole COVID thing happened, and hello, Silly Banana, welcome in, who had to have all their people work from home, and so if they didn't have the most, you know, the best stuff in there, you know, they had to probably pay for, you know, these beast computers that could do industry things or whatever, right? And I get it, all that does cost money. All of it does. But it's so much more money that there's just no point in it. Like $70. And people ask, why do people pirate games? If we're being very honest, people pirate games because 9 times out of 10, the game isn't finished yet. You're paying $60 to play a game that's buggy, broken, bad, all that type of crap. I will give credit for Nintendo where credit is due. Nintendo first-party games, give or take the Pokemon things for right now, 9 times out of 10 will always be mostly finished. Mostly finished. Where if we look at games today, a lot of games that are $60, $70 and they're not even completed, or they're so buggy and broken that they're bad. Right? And trust me, I love bad games, all right? I love these games to death. Trust. Almost fell out. Trust me. But, you know, I don't know how much more I can really say. You know, other than the pricing of stuff right now is ridiculous. And yeah, we have inflation and stuff like that. And obviously, I'm not an economics person, so I cannot tell you, you know, how you're going to do like that. You know, I don't know how all that works in life. I apologize. I'm not a good financial person, right? Something about like wildfires. What about wildfires? Yeah, I can't really scroll up, guys. Again, I'm using an OBS window for a lot of this type of stuff. So if it's something that I did not read and you guys need me to read something, like, just repost it and I will get to it, all right? I'm just finishing up my thoughts and stuff, all right? But, you know, but it's kind of to the point where everything is getting so expensive that there is, like, why would I spend $80 on a game that's not working right? I don't. And so that's where hacking kind of comes into play. That's where piracy comes into play. And I'm not, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm not here to tell people what to do or not do with their consoles and what to do and not do with their money. At the end of the day, like, yes, did this person break the law? Absolutely, they did break the law. They broke the EULA, or the end user license agreement that you all sign when you sign up for Nintendo and on the console and stuff. When you hit next, you know, there are things you are supposed to read. But it frustrates me as a person who loves Nintendo to death. It frustrates me that I have to spend so much money for a game that is going to be fun for a while, but is not going to get updates down the line at all. I mean, look at U Deluxe. I don't want to use this as an example, right? Basically, U Deluxe is going to be like, why do we have it to where, you know, for U Deluxe, why is there no online play? The game is still $60, and there is no online play on it. I cannot have ETM and Luke and Nicholas come in, and we can do a fun game playthrough of that game on Nintendo Crew for you guys. And that's because Nintendo just doesn't allow it. And that's the easiest thing that you can do to a game, is to add an online feature, right? But there are only so many games that they will decide to update. I mean, 8 Deluxe didn't have updates for a super long time until they started doing the Booster Course Pass. You know, when you bought 8 Deluxe, yeah, you got a few more characters and a few like little extra little tidbits, and obviously the dual item boxes, right? But other than that, though, the game is still there. Look at Mario Maker 2. The game came out in 2019. It got 3 or 2 major updates, you know, and it came within the first year of it. And now there's like, all right, that's it. That's enough content for you guys. You guys now have to be already enough. Like, it's frustrating. Yeah, the new battle mode. Yeah, I forgot. What's it called? Either Shine Thief or something. But I guess what I'm saying is that for what they did in U Deluxe, really, I still don't even think U Deluxe is worth $60. You know, I personally would say that if you brought down the price of your first party games after 2 or 3 years to be a little more manageable, like $29.99, $39.99, $49.99 if they feel like it, Like, even that will still be more enticing for people than just seeing $59.99, $59.99, $59.99, $59.99, $69.99, $59.99, $59.99, $69.99. Why the hell is Pokken Tournament $70? I'm still confused on that. Pokken Tournament. I have not played Pokken Tournament in many, many years, and I really do enjoy that game. But it is so hard to have people play online with me because I cannot tell them in good conscience. I cannot tell them in good conscience to get that game. When I bought Pokken Tournament, it was $70. I'm just being honest when I say that. Do you know what I also paid $70 for? Mario Party 3. Yeah, they finally made it $60, but trust me, when I first got Pokken Tournament, because I was actually was I working? No, this was right before I started working. It was $70. Like, you know, it's just what it is. You know, but I guess my whole thing about doing this whole conversation about this, and I know I kind of moved away from the original conversation of talking about a hacker being released from prison who did break the law, and Nintendo obviously is saying, you know, obviously it's the purchase of video games that's to say Nintendo and the Nintendo systems and the system that makes the people smile. And I believe that so much, but it's hard for me as a consumer to smile when I am legitimately paying $59.99 for a 6-year-old game that you refuse to update anymore. It's just so hard for me to ask someone to spend that money, you know, especially because who knows in the next year or two if we're going to get a new Mario game. It just makes me so upset, I think. You know, and let's not even talk about 8 Deluxe right now. Because for you to actually play 8 Deluxe fully, you have to spend $85. $59.99 for the game and $24.99 for the expansion pack. Right? So that's pretty much $60 and $25. So that's $85 to play all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And honestly, if I'm just being dead-ass honest with you guys, Nintendo could do a super smart thing right now. Make the expansion pass free, obviously as they do with Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, right? But what they need to do is the base price of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe needs to go down to $39.99, right? And then they can have it bundled at the $59.99 price. Or you can make it $64.99 if you want to have the full thing, right? $64.99 for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the Booster Course Pass. And I bet you right now, you will have people flocking for Mario Kart. And people are still flocking for Mario Kart to this day. But, you know, it's just what it is. And honestly, too, until they start really fixing these problems, especially with the Nintendo Switch Online, which I'm not going to get into that whole debacle, as I will go for an hour about that and how I think is the worst online service known to man. I get that they're trying to be trendy with the market and they're trying to make more money by having Nintendo Switch Online. I get it. It's what every other subscription place is doing. I totally get it. Xbox Live is $59.99 for a year, and so is PlayStation Plus if you get the normal, like, mid-tier pack, right? But holy crap, when I say it is so expensive to run any console anymore, that this is where I even come out and say this is where PC gaming can take the king. Steam is free. You pay for the game and you play on those servers, right? EA is free. Freaking Ubisoft, all the launchers and stuff for free. And that's all you have to worry about, just launching the game on PC, right? And just like when me and Austin played Mario Brothers Wii on Nintendo Crew and now playing Mario Brothers 2, we have ways to get games to work on PC to where we don't have to pay an exuberant price to where I had to be like, oh, cool, let's film Mario Brothers 2. All right. Well, Austin, why don't you fly down to where I live, bring your 3DS that you do or do not own, and we'll have to sit right next to each other so we can play the game, and I'm going to have to buy a capture card to do it. Like, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. It makes me upset. And I think I'm kind of done with the topic because I did go over it on the first episode of the podcast. But seriously, all I'm going to say is if Nintendo just changed a little bit of their strategies to make their console a little more brought-inable, aka bringing in a user, I bet you will have more people on your platform. And I'm just saying that to be completely honest here. That's all I'm saying. Well, Lily and Aubrey, that means that you were not at the Nintendo Crew stream on Friday. So, if you weren't there on Friday, then you're probably going to be confused by it, but that's okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm probably done. I think I'm done with this topic. As I'm still upset by this whole thing, and as much and again, I love Nintendo. I will probably still continue to love Nintendo. Have a good night, Frank. Or Hank. Sorry, not Frank. I will still continue to love Nintendo, but I don't know. You have to look if you're trying to be someone who's trying to save as much money as possible, then I don't really know if the whole even gaming thing's even worth it anymore. I hate saying that, but it's like gaming to this point has just been so expensive over the past few years, and it's there. It's to that moment. And if Nintendo would just lower their prices a little bit, just a little bit, they get so much more competition. But that's the problem. Nintendo has no competition. That's the difference. Just like Apple, they do not have competition. They have Android, which is a competition. It is a competitor. But let's just be 100% more honest here. Anything social media wise, you need an iPhone for. And that's just being honest. Because of the way that Apple does their software. Just giving y'all the IRLs, I'm here to give all y'all the information you guys are all looking for, all that fun stuff. Yeah, but how many of you guys saw the new Super Mario Brothers 2 Let's Play that Austin and I did on Tuesday? How many of you guys watched it? Let me know. Imagine a CEO with moral compass. I don't think it's all about moral compass, Ninty. I think it's just that they're behind the times. And Nintendo, wasn't like that in the very beginning, because they were the people who did revolutionize gaming, right? But the problem is that newer competitors saw newer technologies quicker, and Nintendo would not jump on those until they thought they were ready, right? And that's totally fine, right? But the problem is you're in a brand new, like, we're into the point to where it's like, yeah, it is 2023. And if the people who run Nintendo do not understand what's happening, they don't help. It don't help. I like apple juice more personally. But orange juice is fine. I mean, other than me just rambling on like a freaking lunatic, that's what it is. I just remember that I had to plug in my Switch. Hang on a second. So I think that question we're actually going to answer on the podcast, Noir. So I'm not going to lie, I probably answered the question about 100 times in the past 1 year. So it's there's no point to the question is so redundant to me. I don't look at it anymore. We will answer that question on the podcast, right? So because I know a lot of you guys really want to know like how we all met and stuff like that. Like it's a story. So it'll be a story time, you know. Each person also has their own story, their own story as well. But I will say this though, if you guys do have a question, you guys have always wanted to ask either one person in Nintendo Crew or everybody in Nintendo Crew, make sure you guys are in the Nintendo Crew Discord server, and we have a thread for the podcast where you can ask us questions and also give us suggestions for topics. So if you have any news stories, game questions, stuff like that, all those type of things can be put in the questions category or the topic suggestions. Obviously, if you guys want to suggest us like something you want us all to talk about. Where is podcast streaming? Not gonna lie. The only reason why we can't do a stream of the podcast is just because it's super hard to get all of us together, and when we can get everyone together, it's normally pretty late at night, right? So like I'm talking like probably around like midnight, 1 a.m. at night when we're sometimes able to record things, and just because everyone's schedule is just completely different from each person, so that's the hard part about doing everything. So Oh, how can you access the podcast? Well, it's only been filmed, so it's not uploaded yet, right? So it's not actually out for you guys to see yet. I still have to edit everything. But it's going to be on the Nintendo Crew YouTube channel, like anything else we do Nintendo Crew wise will be on the Nintendo Crew YouTube channel. And we are also going to be working with a distributor to get it put onto Spotify as well. And I'm also going to attempt to try to get on Apple Podcasts, but that is a little bit harder than doing it on Spotify. So, yes, but it will be on Spotify and YouTube for sure. Apple Podcasts is going to be the harder one, but we're going to try our best to do it, though. Because I'm going to try to really get our stuff ready for that. Why is Apple harder? Just like anything else, they're way more protective of their stuff. So, I mean, it's just also harder to sometimes get stuff to go through to Apple as well. So, a lot more people use Spotify versus Apple anyways. But Apple is a little more strict about their stuff. So, we have to go through, probably we'll have to sign some stuff, crap like that, Okay. Can you talk about your love life on the podcast? Sure. I can talk about my love life right now. You ready? All right, there you go. That's my love life. Hope you guys enjoyed that part of the live stream. That'll be the shortest segment known to man. I'm not gonna lie. What's next? Running a company on Nintendo Crew? What do you mean by that? I mean, like technically Nintendo Crew at the end of the day is going to become a company one day if we make it to where we can make it like, if we can make it profitable and stuff, like, yeah, we're going to make it a proper thing. I honestly do. Same thing with me with this whole thing. If I'm able to start getting, monthly checks from it, I'm going to create an LLC for this. And that way, if I do buy video games or buy new equipment for the studio and stuff like that, I can use those as tax write-offs. So, it's just a way of doing business. Stick Gamer, what isn't it? That's the question you should really be asking yourself. You guys always want to ask, what's happening? I want to know right now. What happens if I don't know what's happening right now? No one knows what's happening right now. I don't even know what's happening right now. We're all just here. We're all just here. Zuff, you do still have to pay taxes, yes. It's just the difference is you pay taxes differently on YouTube than you do anywhere else. The title is not grammatically correct. I have no idea what I'm doing. So Ninty, if you're saying because I don't have an apostrophe between the I and the M, now you want me to stop stream right now and fix the title. Or we can leave it alone and I can maybe continue focusing on what I'm trying to do, which is set up something for you guys. All right. So, okay. So this is something that I do not do normally. So, this is something that you guys are not going to see me do a lot. So, take advantage if you want. Take advantage if you will. But I am starting up a Smash Brothers Ultimate Tournament. But here's the difference. I don't play Smash. I do not like Smash. I cannot do good in the game at all. I am absolute dog shit. I don't know if there's any other way I can say things, right? So, I am going to... There we go. I'm going to give you guys all the information. So, there's the ID of the room. And I'm going to go ahead and pin the password. At the top of the screen. And so, yeah, you guys can hop on in and do that type of stuff. Zuff doesn't have a Switch. That's no bueno. Nothing wrong with the Wii U.
Thank you very much.
Yo, Tiny Rock, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean the subscription. Sorry, not follow. I'm getting my places mixed up on where I stream and do things. Your family has 3 Wiis? Yo, let's go. We love 3 Wiis. I can only say I only have 1 Wii and 1 Wii U. Oh, what's that title? Oh, the title is because I got a complaint that the title wasn't grammatically correct. So now you don't get any title. Make it a lot easier, you know? If people are more worried about one little grammatical error, then we're going to not have a grammatical error anymore. We're just going to have a number. No Wii U's. You have a 2DS and a Switch. Nice. Oh, somebody hopped in. Rename it to Y. But then the problem is that I can misspell it. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to keep it to a number 0. Your family also has a Switch separate to yours? Nice. Do I even want to know how bad I am at this game? I'm going to get, like, actually just screwed, honestly. This tells you guys I actually have not played this game in so long. Okay, so that's how we do that. Spectator sands are there. Apparently I'm on a random, so who knows what I'm going to do. Look at your PFP after your Switch PFP. Okay. God, I have not played this game in so long. Also, I'm using a whole different controller, which means I don't have any information on what I'm doing. Jesus. Gosh. Turn around! Holy shit. on. How is there lag when there's only 3 people in the game? How is there lag? I do not get this game. How is there lag? How is there lag in this game? That's the problem. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm on Ethernet. I can't even, yeah. Why isn't she turning the hell around? Shit.
Thank you very much.
Yo, Lyle, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. All right, have a good one, Zuff. Wow. 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 We're gonna play some Cat Mario. Nice, nice. Fuck. Damn it. And people ask why I don't play this game at all. Bro has an actual bird on his back. I have to actually be stupid. Like I have no idea how to like. Oh my god, I fucking hate this game. Why couldn't there just be, I don't know, a button? There's only 8 of them on the controller. There's only 8. Jesus. God, I hate this game. I honestly am done with this game already. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm done. Luigi got a coin. Big coin. The one thing I give a lot of props to this game too is just how everything just looks. Get down. Get fucking down. For anyone who wants to know, the last time I played Smash Brothers, shit, a while. Alright, have a good night, silly banana. And oh, I somehow got that. And that's it. Three whole minutes. Oh, so you can do that. Just do exclamation mark purple. Will this have my freaking disgusting ass character in here that I made years ago? Hey, let's go. Damn, this is gonna be ugly as hell. Y'all better be ready for this. Damn, do I look sexy as hell? Damn, look at me. All right, well, that's about it for this game, I guess. You know, I got 0 hits on anything. You bro out here with 12 smashes ready to go. All right, well. Did you guys know that I can do cartwheels IRL? Did you guys see it? You guys want me to do some more cartwheels? Yeah, look, I can do more cartwheels, look. Oh yeah, wasn't that fun, guys? What's going on, Duck? All right, that's it. Well, so everything else in life, I last way too short. Yeah, is Jaded as Cloud, and Noir, I forgot the name of the character off the top of my head. But Noir's playing as the girl. Jesus. Well, so it's just like Aubrey and Mario Kart. You just play the game a lot. You gotta play the game, you gotta learn the tech. I should have seen Jaded VTuber. He's so pretty. Oh yeah, yeah, his little VTuber model. It's actually from a video game. If anyone doesn't know where it is, it's from a video game. Pyra was her name. My dumbass. Let's see anything that I've done. Nothing. All right, cool. Well, now that I got bullied all to hell, you know. How's it going, Cheeseburger Cheese? Hi from Melbourne. Nice, nice. Good night, Noir. Thanks for, I guess, kicking my ass and reminding me on how shy I am at this video game. I haven't played this game in so goddamn long. Noir, that means I didn't have friends, is what it means, because playing by myself with level 7 or 8 CPUs doesn't make me do that good, because you get to learn, because computers will eventually learn patterns. People don't really have patterns that much, you know, unless if you really know the person. Oh my, you've got to be fucking kidding me, bro. This game makes me actually want to fight in real life. What if I just do a live stream where I just go to a bar and what if there's a live stream where I just go to a bar and just pick a fight? I bet you'll probably do better in that than anything in this game at all. Damn it. I like how I'm pressing like down, and it's like, and it keeps fucking doing some dumb shit. I mean, the game isn't rigged. It's just you just have to know how to play the game. Just like, what am I doing? What is happening? Just like anything else, like you have to learn how to play the game. I don't play as poop. That's why I actually play as. Why not? Oh God! Why'd I even? I'm not even gonna try. It's Jigglypuff. I already know Jigglypuff is so hard. Oh look, we got inked, everybody. You love that it represents fighting? I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. A fork? I don't know, Cam. I've fallen off more times than I really need to. And peace. Yeah, we're dead. Bro, Jigglypuff out here actually trying to do what I'm trying to do right now, which is just fall asleep. I don't even know what the play is. I have no idea. Look, guys, it's Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Whoa. Nito Scalito. What's up, Pablo? My God. Wahoo! Damn. My gosh. Oh, I didn't have a downtime. I didn't have a recovery. Yeah, I'm playing as this blue idiot. All right, well, that's enough Smash Brothers, I think, for about 4 years. Yeah, that seems about right. That's about enough Smash that I can deal with for about 4 years. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little gameplay, because that's never going to happen again. That actually made me fiercely angry, which is great. I love it when I'm about to be ready to just smash the controller. Especially across my brain. That would be great. Show us your gains. I mean, to show you my gains, I would have to not be fat. So yeah, I wish I could, but I got a little more of a belly than what I really need to have in my life. But you know, it's whatever. It's life, I guess. There we go. we go. What do I have on here currently? I have Animal Crossing Brawlhalla, Chocobo GP, CTR, Cuphead, Doom 2, Family Feud, the Nintendo Switch Online stuff, Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition for all three of those, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Dream Buffet, Luigi's Mansion 3, Kingdom Battle, Sparks of Hope, Deluxe, U-Deluxe, Monopoly, Metroid Dread, Mega Man 11, Superstars, that home circuit crap, more of that stuff, Switch Sports, Overcooked 2, Origami King Unite, Mario Maker 2, 3D World and Bowser's Fury, Super Kirby Clash, Sonic Mania, Genesis, Pokken Tournament, Super Mario Party, that thing, that BS game, Team Sonic Racing, Uno, and Yoshi's Crafted World, and I just have YouTube on here just in case if I ever need it. Yeah, your boy has Uno. And I would say I would beat your ass in Uno, but honestly, at this point in life, I'm just like bad at every video game I can think of. So who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Uno on Nintendo Crew. I mean, I'll have to see if anybody else has it. I forgot the WarioWare was on here. Name entry? Oh boy. Guys, look, it's Wario. Of course I can beat your games. I am the gaming master. You look so bored and unamused. I mean, sorry, I forgot to fake my smile. WarioWare, guys, let's go! I'm Mario. Have a good night. All right. Okay. Got it. Speed up again. Got it. Oh, it's boss time. We got it. I lost one life. That's not too bad, I guess. For what I normally do. Now I'm micro. Well, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. When you have to go work at a company that you hate, after 2 years of doing it, you gotta learn how to fake your smile. All right, it's Jimmy time. Sure, why not? Let's play your games. Of course, I'm always sure. All right. Ah. Cool. Okay. I missed. All right. I hit the jump button, though. All right, well, there we go. That was WarioWare Inc., everybody. All right, guys, but I think I'm going to go ahead and head out for tonight. I know this was kind of a really short stream, guys, but I am pretty exhausted. It's, you know, it's been a really tough few days. So like I'm pretty tired. I'm really not going to lie to you guys. So, I think I'm going to go and end it off here. Please do me a favor, guys, and go check out the latest episode over on Nintendo Crew if you haven't yet, which is the new Super Mario Bros. 2 Let's Play. But also, guys, we did upload another Mario Kart video with Ballo and with Ballo and Nick, and it hasn't, like, you know, it's not done amazing in the viewership range, so I think we're going to raid that tonight. So just do a hashtag TLM raid, and be sure to check it out if you haven't yet, guys. Yeah, but I'm going to go try to get a few things done before I go get some sleep, because it's been one of those nights, if you guys understand what I mean. It's been one of those, like, really just busy, just run around and do stuff nights. So, yeah. But I hope you all have an amazing rest of your guys' night. I will see you guys tomorrow with some more video game shit. And until then, guys, hope you have an amazing rest of your night. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!